We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the rim.
On 2nd and 9. Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. White's got a first down and more. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 14-yard line.
You got three. 53 win now.
On 2nd and 12, Brady.
Double dog. That's the way.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Let's go, son.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way. I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger as time expires in the first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Adams on the hookup. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 66 yards. Now the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Philip Dorsett by himself. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 64 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Oh my goodness. Hey, bro.
I'm not trying to hit none of this stupid ass shit, bro. This shit is fucking annoying, bro. All these bailouts making I get before. You think you're going your pussy ass send me, oh man, I'll blow your ass. It's annoying, bro. It's fucking, it irritates me, makes me not even get before. You think you're doing so good right now. That's a sad feeling.
What are you doing? Look at the 2 times you scored. You scored off luck. You scored off a kick return, bro. Turn your mic off, bro. Look at the score, 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 bro. The score don't back up what you talking about. Now you some shit, bro. You can't do nothing with me, bro. You can't even stop me running one play. Ain't that supposed to be? That's a pick. That's a pick. It was 3 niggas right there. That's inaccurate. That's inaccurate. It was 3 niggas hitting you. No, I got the most accurate passer. You're drunk. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. I don't know who you think Tom Brady is, but that's not him. That's not Tom Brady. You're not even using Brady right. You're not even using Brady right. You bro, not even using Brady right. What are you talking about? I better say you better pick it. I threw it to you. You're not going nowhere with it though. I got 334 yards. That's 334 yards. 334 yards. You don't even got triple double yards. Look at what you're running. It's terrible. You got 4 interceptions, bro. Better throw another pick. Look, I'm reading that. So he would have caught that old man. He wouldn't have caught that old man. It's 2 niggas on him. You terrible. You throwing the ball to me. It's only pissing you up because you some shit.